We are live in Phoenix, Arizona, as the Suns are about to go into this interconference contest. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. You look at the Atlanta Hawks. They're in the lower tier of the playoff contenders, hanging out at the 7th spot in the Eastern Conference.
Seeing where the Hawks are, they just haven't shown the kind of toughness and resilience I expected to see from them this year. Whenever they face some adversity, they haven't been able to fight through it.
Which is really the difference between good teams and great teams, Clark. There's always going to be adversity for everybody. It's how you fight through it that really defines who you are as a team.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Atlanta, Carroll at the 3 and Millsap at the 4. Mike Teague out there with Mike Miller, and it's Brand in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now Thomas, 11 points for him in that last game against Minnesota.
Jeff Teague, one of the quickest and most elusive point guards in the NBA. He's incredible in transition, and where he's really improved is in the half court. He's figured out how to carve up defenses off the dribble.
Now here's Teague after the miss from Jones. Pass to Millsap. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Now here's Thomas, averaging 16 points a game. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach said that even though this is the first meeting of the year, he didn't expect there to be much of a feeling out period between the teams. He said, listen, we have a group of guys that can all score and do it in a hurry. I expect us to come right at them and test their defense early on. They'll definitely be on the attack, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris. As we might have guessed, their offensive strategy playing heavily into their approach here, guys.
Well, that's kind of their identity as a team. This is a club that likes to score, that likes to really move the ball and execute. And that's how they're able to win games.
But if that's their main focus, Steve, they need to get it going right away. If they don't get into a good rhythm early, then things could start to fall apart.
Oh, and the dunk by Jones. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
Here's Millsap after the Suns pick up 2. Back to Teague. Feeds it to Miller. Inside. Plumlee with the block.
Well, they finally miss on their 4th shot of the game. That's a good way to start things off.
Into Green. No luck. Great D that time from Teague.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game. Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Millsap a screen on Jones. And Teague has it in the corner. Miller, the pass to Teague. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Green. And Thomas has it in the corner. And again, it's the Suns missing.
I thought he'd make that one. I mean, that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Teague kicks to Miller. Outside Teague. And Jones pulls it down.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Off the pick. The layup off target. Nice work on the boards, paying off at the basket.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
Miller dishes to Millsap. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Paul Millsap is one of the most versatile forwards in the game, a natural power forward, but he brings some small forward qualities as well. He's a heck of a player, and he's developed that three-point shot to round out his game.
And Millsap able to score facing up or with his back to the basket.
Yeah, inside and out. Reversible clothing is Paul Millsap, and he's a handful. Now, he's an undersized forward, but he can make the three. He's physical. He can get to the line. He's got a number of crafty shots. This guy is really, really underrated as a player.
These 2K Blazers we wear, they're reversible. You didn't know that, did you? Huh?
Not until just now.
Now here's Jones. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. Shots good. Jones has got 6. The Hawks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Kicks it to Millsap. Here's Carroll, guarded by Green. Atlanta again, missing.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Back to Jones. Outside for Thomas. Clock at 6. Releases. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And for the Hawks, they're shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. Back to Teague. Stolen by Thomas. Outside, Jones. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Millsap.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Shots good by Miller.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Some changes for Phoenix. Marcus Morris is checked in for Plumlee. P.J. Tucker comes in for Gerald Green. And it's Dragic in for Isaiah Thomas. Atlanta also making some changes here. Mike Scott's checked in for Brand. Cephalosha comes in for Mike Miller. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Teague. Morris with the bucket.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
The Hawks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Millsap passes to Cephalosha. Dishes to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Scott. And again, it's Atlanta.
Mike Scott.
The Suns trailing. Outside, Jones. Left side, Jones. Taken away. Cephalosha with it. Working on Jones. Cephalosha kicks to Schroeder. Outside, Scott. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. The shot by Carroll, no good.
Nice early advantage for them on the glass, guys.
You know, part of rebounding well early is just going after the ball and boxing out. I mean, establishing that tone so that you can maintain it later in the game.
Here's Schroeder. He's guarded by Dragic. And it's Cephalosha atop the key. Scott with the screen on Jones. Cephalosha dishes to Carroll. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. In the corner, Cephalosha with it. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. Carroll's got his first bucket of the night. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Now here's Jones. He has 6. The Suns shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And as a team, they're shooting about 75% on the year.
You know, the issue really with Atlanta this year and moving forward isn't that they're a bad team. They've just been kind of stuck in that middle road of mediocrity. They're competitive, play hard. They're hoping to find a way to get to the next level now.
And the Suns making a change here. Warren's checked in. Sefolosha passes to Schroeder. It's stolen by Dragic. Here's Tucker, covered by Sefolosha. And the basket by Jones.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Schroeder. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
There's a couple of very shaky possessions.
Good work.
Right on top of the other.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. On the court right now for the Hawks. Carroll at the 3 and Millsap at the 4. Schroeder is out there with Teague, and it's Brand in at the 5 down low. Right side Jones. To the paint, here's Morris. Soft.